The phone call was heartbreaking. A woman was crying on the other end, begging for help immediately. She described a terrifying scene where a puppy was running away while screaming in pain. The story was shocking. It was said that this poor baby had been burned with hot cooking oil. He was just a hungry puppy who went to a restaurant to beg for a little bit of food. Instead of receiving a scrap of meat, he received cruelty. No one seemed to care about his cries as he ran. When the rescuers first saw the picture, it was black and white and unclear, but the damage was obvious. His skin was bright red from severe burns. When they finally met him in person, they couldn't help but cry. His eyes were swollen shut from the pain, and he looked miserable. He was in terrible shape beyond just the burns. He was extremely skinny, showing he hadn't eaten well in a long time, and he was covered in ticks. He even vomited several times because he had a severe worm infection. Treating the burns was not going to be easy because his body was so weak. The vet immediately started him on Longacef treatment for 3 days to fight off any infections. The rescue team also reported the restaurant owner to the authorities. The owner claimed it was an accident, saying he tripped and fell onto the pan of oil. However, the camera footage didn't show that. It looked like a clumsy attempt to make an excuse for a cruel act. Why would he do this to a puppy just to make him leave? The healing process was slow and painful. After about 10 days, the burns on his face began to dry out. This caused new problems because the healing skin started to itch terribly. The puppy kept rubbing his face in discomfort, trying to scratch the itch. The doctor noted that this puppy was extremely resilient. He rarely cried out loud, even when he was in pain. But the trauma followed him into his sleep. He would twitch and look scared in his dreams, reliving the nightmare. Finally, after 2 weeks of darkness, he was able to open his eyes. Fortunately, the hot oil hadn't caused serious injury to his vision. He looked around the vet's office in fear at first, but he quickly recognized the voices of the people helping him. He became calm and finally felt safe. As the days passed, the infection was tightly controlled. The doctor prescribed special medications, including a moisturizing shower gel and a vitamin-rich cream to help his skin heal. The puppy was so happy to finally go home with the rescuers. He was thrilled to have a soft bed of his own. He received many gifts from supporters, and the rescuer's son couldn't hide his happiness at having a new friend. They named the brave boy Nemo. Nemo thanked his new family with sweet kisses, truly enjoying his new safe place. The team even went back to the area near the restaurant to search for his original family, but they had no luck. Where he came from remains a mystery. Just when they thought the suffering was over, another storm hit. Nemo developed severe diarrhea and vomiting. It was terrifying to see him sick again after he had just started to recover. The doctor ran a full test, and the results confirmed the worst fear. He was positive for parvo. This is a very dangerous and deadly disease for puppies. There was a moment when his health dropped so low that the family thought they might lose him. But Nemo remained strong through it all. He stayed safe with his foster family, fighting the virus step by step. After a week of intense care, he overcame parvo. He became resilient and active again. It was a huge relief. Now, you can see a clear change in Nemo. He is active and cheerful. His face is changing for the better every day, and the hair is starting to grow back where the burns used to be. The doctor says there is a good chance his face will return to normal. Nemo is turning into a handsome boy who loves swimming and running on the grass. Every day with him is a happy day. This is Nemo today, ready for a new journey full of love. If Nemo's bravery touched your heart, please give this video a like.